We have entirely too many cars right now. They're all very cool and very fun. Certainly don't need any more projects, but I'm a very simple man. If an $800 68 Cutlass comes up for sale that's basically complete, I buy them. Let's dig in and see what the hell I bought. It just got delivered. I haven't looked at this at all, and it didn't really have great pictures in the listing, so we're gonna find out together. Let's take a look. Two owner, 1968 Cutlass. It was running and driving, and it got in a fender bender, I think 20 years ago, he said. And they started collecting parts, parked it to fix the issue, and it just kind of sat. Life happens. The guy got older. I bought it from the guy's son. They do not have a fender, but it looks like they bought a brand new bumper. I don't know if that's brand new, or for some reason maybe they taped up the OEM one. But damage doesn't seem to be anywhere else other than the fender. We have a little bit of a crumple on this fender from the bumper pushing it in, but that's it. I don't see anything in the frame. Nothing is really bad. So it was looks like a very minor fender bender. It's got the Rocket 350 in it. The hood is unbolted. I'm gonna take it off here in a second. The first thing I wanna do before we do anything is get everything out of this car, see what all we got, see what we're missing, and then get it really cleaned up. Because it has been sitting for long enough that it is gross as hell in here and it smells like mouse shit. Oh, wow. Headliner looks good. The headliners never look good whenever I buy old shitty cars. I think I have a little bit of rust in the passenger side, but nothing too crazy. Let's start ripping some of this shit out here so we can get a good idea of it. And before the end of this video, I'm going to throw a new battery in it and see what the hell happens. So yeah, let's check it out. Oh, rally wheel. Holy shit, that ain't no Honda bumper. Whoa! Looks like we need headlights. Oh, these aren't even attached. And we got a whole mountain of mouse shit. Yay! Steering parts. I think the rest of this is trash. Is that a hood latch, maybe? All right, let's go get the power washer. Ugh. Before we wash it, let's see why we put a trash bag on everything. I assume to keep it clean. 2-barrel, ooh. Shit, it don't look too bad though. Ooh, trans fluid looks good. Yep. Looks like dinosaur juice. Smells a little gassy. I don't love that. All right, I'm gonna get this blown off real good. And then we're gonna power wash the living shit out of it. Check it out. This is way better than expected. I knew about that from pictures, so I assumed the whole floor was shit, but no, she's perfect back here. Can't get in the trunk. Don't have a trunk key, so we're gonna drill that out. Also, that is probably a murder weapon, and I don't want to be an accessory to anything, so we're gonna grab this with a glove and throw this away, and hopefully Richard doesn't come check my trash. That might have John Doe number 4's blood on it. So yeah, let's get her power washed and drill the trunk. I'm probably gonna drill the trunk first because I want to get it cleaned out too. And I saw these broken headlight trim pieces and I didn't even look. They're just extras. These ones up here are really nice. So we're good, we don't even need those. Sweet. All right, let's drill this trunk out. Oh. Got ourselves a center column shifter. Actually, 2 center columns. Sweet. Sweet, we got a wrench, seat belts, and some other shit. I need to have gloves on. Ugh. All right, let's power wash this bitch. Oh, definitely keep your mask on when you're doing this. Got it cleaned up. Looking pretty damn good too. I'm gonna let this dry a little bit, and then we might throw a battery in there and see what happens. I want to turn it over first, but I think it looks like everything's still hooked up, so we might just be able to give it some juice and see what happens. Can't find the key to the ignition either, so that's fun. I messaged the guy. He said he lost it, so we might have to do some hot wiring shit. Looks really good in here. I know some people see this rust and they go, what are you talking about? It looks good. That's easy. That's nothing. When this is all bad, that's when it turns into a big job. Cool. Also, listen to this door. Oh, she's solid, baby. All right, we'll let it dry off, see what happens.
The next day.
All right, next day, everything is dry. This baby looks really good. I know I said that yesterday, but I'm going to clean up the battery terminals, throw a battery in it, see what happens. I don't have much confidence that anything is going to happen. A lot of this wiring looks not only old, but they've kind of jerry-rigged a couple things. There's some weird stuff that's connected with zip ties. I've never seen two wires connected with a zip tie before. Usually you use electrical tape or a wire nut or something. We'll see what happens. I need to clean them up though because they are very, very bad. Not going to get much connection out of those. So let's get them cleaned up, see what happens. Most likely we'll be jacking this car up, going from the under, probably putting a new starter cable on at least, and then we'll just see what happens. But yeah, let's go. I think I just said see what happens 5 times in a row. My bad. But let's see what happens. All right, I went and hit the key. God, I have to change the end on that. It's so loud. I went and hit the key, nothing happened. Cleaned all my connections, made a new connection. Still nothing happened, and then I realized the starter wire was cut and it was bridged into the key, and it wasn't even hooked up right because they were using zip ties to hold them together. Different story, but I have my starter wire ran now. I'm gonna see what happens. I don't have the distributor hooked up, I don't think. That should be my distributor wire. Probably should take the tape off the carburetor, just in case. I know it's not gonna run yet. I don't even have a wire to run, but I wanna see what happens. Make sure everything's out of the way. Okay. Is this my distributor wire? Maybe. Let's just give the distributor a little bit of power and see what happens. Why wouldn't you try it? Let's try it. I got some brake cleaner. I don't want to run it on brake cleaner, but I can at least find out if it's getting spark. That's too much brake cleaner, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Holy shit! Oh, we gotta get some real gas. Hold on, I might actually have gas. Got a little bit. Not much. Just a squirt. Oh, that's too much. That's too much. Oh my God. Okay, here's what we need to do now. We know it's running. I need to take this off. Has a mechanical fuel pump. I assume from sitting so long that's bad, but what I don't want is I don't want it pumping gas in here from the tank if there is any gas in the tank. Also, I didn't even look to see if there was a gas tank in it, so that's probably a smart thing to do. They tend to rust out on these old girls. Shit, that thing looks perfect. Does it have a drain on it? Doesn't have a drain on it, I don't think, so that sucks. I'd like to just drain it. Might have to drop it, I'm not sure, but I'm gonna rig up a little gravity feed tank for that carburetor and we'll see what happens. I can't believe it. I've worked on this thing for like 45 minutes. Cool. All right, let's clean up some shit and see what happens. This carb is shot. I got no gas going anywhere. Even though it's full of gas. Yeah. You can tell she ain't doing nothing. So our little diaphragms inside are probably junk, so we might need to pop this carb off. I think I have another 2-barrel in there, actually. Yeah, that's from me throwing gas in the carb. Let's do it one more time. Yeah, we gotta pop this carb off. She's a runner though, baby. Take all this off. Ooh, I made that too tight. There we go, okay. We gotta pop that carb off. But, I mean, it has sat forever and it's a 2-barrel, what is it? It's a Rochester? Yeah, they don't like to sit very long. Let's pop that off. Should be free now, I think. That's still attached. Nah, there we go. Oh yeah, nothing's happening there. That's why we didn't have any gas going. Oh, well, yeah, that could do it too. She's got some rocks down inside of her. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. Holy shit. All right, let's go take this thing apart, see if we can't get it working. I think I have another one though. Bad news. One, look how shitty this shop is right now. Holy crap. Too many car projects, too many car parts. The 2-barrel I have is not even close to being the right bracket to fit on this one. I don't know if it's because it's a Ford. I don't know. I don't do a lot of 2-barrel stuff. Either way, we're going to break this one open, see what it looks like, see if I can get a rebuild kit. Probably just need to get a whole new carb, but we're going to dig in anyway. Let's find out. All right, I spent, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes getting this all cleaned out as best I could. There is just so much corrosion and shit down in there. None of my springs are really working. It's really, really bad down in there. The needles are all clogged full of stuff. I was taking an air blower to it, trying to get some of it knocked out, but some of it is just in there. I know it's been off a couple times because some of these bolts were loose, so I have a feeling maybe this was a fresh rebuild kit and they didn't have any luck with it and then just said screw it, or just from sitting so long. Either way, I'm not going to throw it away, obviously, but I'm not going to try and use it. I was going to put on the other 2-barrel that I had, but that's off of a Ford motor, so it's different. So I found one on eBay for $100, and I'm sure it's a Chinese piece of junk, but has the right flange pattern for the intake. So I'm just going to kind of snug this back up for now. I'm missing a spring. There's a spring that goes back in there, but I got this all cleaned up, put it all back together, started tweaking stuff to see if anything would happen. Nothing was squirting, nothing was doing anything. So I think she's just a little too far gone, really, really clogged up, and some of the stuff is just corroded solid that I can't break loose. Hopefully I don't have to use parts from the new one to fix this one. Hopefully the new one will just go in and we'll be good to go, but we'll put a pin in that. Good news is it'll be here tomorrow, so just gonna wait a little bit. Not the end of the world. I got other shit to work on. So yeah, look how bad this shop is. God, there's just shit everywhere right now. But that's, you know, that happens.
The next day.
So I saw on my camera, somebody was playing with the Oldsmobile. What are you doing?
Change tires.
Why?
Just reclaiming something.
Reclaiming what?
You know.
I don't know. What are you talking
You know
about?
what I'm talking about.
I legitimately have no clue what you're talking about. These already hold air, so why are you putting...
I'll just put a full set of these on this for now.
Okay, because we only have 3 of the rallies?
Yeah, we're going to paint them whenever we find another one.
Okay.
I think I got one out the farm. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what are you talking about reclaiming shit?
Oh, there's something else that's not here.
Oh, you're talking about the wheels on the wagon.
Yeah, those SS wheels.
Oh.
Sometimes the guys just got to look forward there to getting
Well, yeah, okay. That makes more sense. All right.
what was...
I told you I was going to give Pole Barn Garage the wagon. We're going to trade, have fun, and then you got all weird about the wheels. I didn't realize at the time those were your wheels at one point, and you're getting pissy, you want them back. Is that what it is?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying they just have a real nice set. And then they disappeared for some reason.
Well, they might be on the wagon.
And now there's another nice set.
On the
And
wagon.
they're coming back to me. You know, just kind of like those powder coat wheels on whatever you took years ago.
Yeah, that's true. I think I stole a set of wheels that are on the Model A, too. I said yesterday in my video on the Toyota that the reason I brought the Toyota in the first place was because 3 little cars can fit in this shop. So Model A can go right in the middle if these both go over. And I got sheet metal that we forgot to pick up from the steel place. Oh, shit. We forgot about that on Monday.
That whole week?
Yeah, we need to go do that probably.
All right, I'll go do that.
No. We'll see what they say. I'll call them. You finish up here, and then we'll see what happens.
Okay.
But I forgot about that.
Work?
Yeah, it's pretty.
This is what you get.
Shit.
This is what you get when you don't prep your metal. You just grind your bare metal. And this is like a sponge.
Yeah, it just sucks it up.
So the water gets on there, and then it starts doing that.
Yeah.
After 10 years or so.
Yeah, 25 outside.
So, guys, put your epoxy sealer on your bare metal.
Yeah.
Then you won't have this problem.
Yeah.
But it might not be your car, not be your problem anyway.
Oh, also, 25 years ago, the quality of Bondo was a little bit different than it was, but still, yeah, that's... Oh, we might have messed up a little bit on the Honda, but hopefully, it'll be fine.
As long as we put sealer over the top.
Just seal it 6 more times.
This is
Yeah. I mean, this is literally also sat outside for 25 years, but yeah. Oh, boy, she's hammered, too. Holy shit.
Yeah. It reminds me of my convertible.
Yeah, uh-huh.
A whole lot.
Yep. I saw pictures of the convertible. I only remember it as painted when I was a kid, but it was bad.
I think I got a picture of it.
We really need to open up that bumper, because I want to see what the front one looks like. Because I can find another one if it's super bad. You're talking about painting this, and I don't want to paint it if it has shitty bumpers. Are we going to have to fix this trunk, or are we going to find a trunk?
We might try and find one.
All right. Well, hopefully the trunks aren't as expensive as the fenders, but I have a feeling it will be. I can fix that if I have to. Obviously, I can't make a fender from scratch. So we're going to bite the bullet on the fender, but...
Yeah. Is the trunk in there in good shape?
Yeah, it's perfect.
Convertibles usually rust real bad.
Only rust is right there, basically. There's one spot here, but it's doesn't need a full patch. That whole section is like $60.
Yeah, you should get that.
There's nothing back here.
Yeah, you should get that.
That's what I'm gonna do. This, well, I guess this might be a little thin, so maybe I'll get a driver's side too. Yeah, I get a driver's side too. This is thinner. It's thinner than I thought, but still, I mean, shit, I was expecting much worse. I know. That's worth every penny. Just to hear that. It just sounds better than my Hummer. Yeah. All right, so we got the carb swapped, the new baby. You got gas? Holy shit, man.
Look at your water pump.
Water pump's not moving.
No.
Ooh, that was hot. That was stupid. Why would you touch it when the thing wasn't moving? That was stupid.
Well, I was saying you're gonna need a water pump.
Don't need a water pump. Let me see if I can get a wrench on it and maybe it'll break loose. Oh yeah, she's frozen.
You don't tighten the bolts anymore.
Well, I thought it might break loose.
Yeah, it'll break. It's okay. This is the only thing you're gonna warm up.
All right, well I want to hear a run more.
Okay.
Fire it up.
This here.
It didn't look like it started leaking yet.
Oh no, it's leaking.
Is it?
Yeah. Okay, power on.
Power on. HEI's got power.
Ignition switch.
Wait. Is the HEI behind the intake on this? Can you pull the intake without pulling the distributor?
No. It's part of it.
Wow, that's weird though.
Yeah. Ready? We're starting?
Let's go. It does have pressure. Wow. Holy shit, man. I mean, I didn't do anything. I just put the wires there.
There
Obviously,
you go.
the carb was bad, but that took 20 minutes.
Yeah. When you started it last time, that puddle of oil right there was this hose.
Well, that makes more sense.
It was broke.
Yeah. But it's still technically working, even though it's not connected right now. Holy shit, man.
Holy shit balls.
Holy shit balls. You need a water pump?
Yeah, definitely need a water
Definitely need a water pump. And then what I want to do is I want to try and drive it. I went to bed at like 6.
Oh, you told me 1.
The kid got up at 3, Had to stay up with him. It's kid's fault.
Yeah.
I have a feeling you're gonna have nothing.
Why don't we put a chair in this so I don't sit on my ass?
Just sit on your ass.
Give me that damn bucket.
What bucket? The bucket full of oil?
No, the bucket seat, son. The bucket seat.
It actually has a little bit of fluid.
Yeah, put some fluid in.
I have a feeling we're not gonna do much. Ow. I have a feeling we ain't gonna do much. Here, let me turn this off for a second.
Well, you might have brakes.
Well, hit it again because you're making bubbles, so keep going. Let up and pump. Yeah, it's moving. Well,
You're getting pedal.
it's only moving the front. I don't think my back's moving.
Get a little pedal.
Pump it. Is it in neutral right now?
No.
Put it in neutral. Let me see if I can push it.
Okay.
Are you hitting the brakes?
Yeah. Hold it.
What happened?
Well, you hit your
Oh,
tripod.
Here, come back a little bit.
That's right. Oh, yeah, you got brakes. You got brakes.
Oh my god, it actually stops. Holy shit.
Put some more fluid in it.
Oh shit. Yeah. I can't. This thing's sat for 30 years or something.
It looks like it.
We'll fire right up too. Fired right up too. So we actually
Voyage #1.
we actually have brakes. Dad says let's try it. So I need to stay on all the time.
Yeah.
You had a 69 convertible and a coupe? Or in a
I
hardtop?
got good because I got parts started off.
Oh.
Needed a truck to fix my convertible.
All right.
Ready?
Yep. You in park? You're in park? Yeah, okay. Holy shit. And you can stop. And you can stop. And going. Can't even go forward. You gotta be shitting me. Wait. Something's making a noise.
Belt smoking.
Yeah, maybe.
That's what it is. You need
Oh,
to
it
put
might be
straight-
your oil too. So here's what I've done with this. Hooked up 3 wires and put brake fluid in it. Didn't put any transmission fluid, didn't put oil, didn't put radiator fluid. Because it still had half a tank of radiator fluid. Or half of the radiator's full. Holy shit!
Holy shit balls.
Holy shit ball. Alright, so we need to get a water pump.
Definitely need a water pump.
Water pump and then transmission fluid, and then we can go around the block, basically.
We need to fix this.
I'll just get a new. Oh yeah. The fuel pressure gauge line isn't working, so
Yeah,
she just
so you don't
popped right out. Yeah.
You need to put some fluid.
I did before. I checked it.
Needs a couple. Well,
I have video of me checking it, so you can kiss my ass.
hey, it's been setting for a long time.
Well, yeah. As soon as you put it in reverse, it sucks it all up.
Yeah.
I don't think I have any, unfortunately. Yeah, because I used some in the Toyota the other day. Water pump, transmission fluid, radiator fluid. Yeah, I think you need a lot more than 1 quart. Wow.
Turn it off.
Oh my god, I can't believe the camera didn't get that.
Oh, we got oil pressure.
Oh my god. I took that stupid hose off.
Why did you take the hose off?
Well, it was fucking leaking. Hold on, I gotta start it one more time, just for fun. Just real quick. It was 30 feet in the air.
I know.
Well, I want to see it again. Yaps, when you do stupid shit, you gotta turn the camera on. It's YouTube rules. Oh my god, I wasn't ready for that. Okay, ready? Here we go. We're gonna do the drive still. Just wait. Oh my god! It hit the top of that branch. Oh my god, I wasn't expecting. Look at the window. I don't think the windshield wipers work. Oh my god. Okay, let me put that back in.
Yeah, why did you pull it off?
Oh yeah, because I forgot to be. I forgot about it, to be completely honest with you. I forgot that I pulled it off. It'll be all right. You're only going 10 feet. That oil needs change too. Well, look how black it is. It's real. It's. You can check it real good when it's on the windshield.
Now, make sure you got the thing plugged in.
It's plugged all the way in. Oh, it's all over me. Son of a bitch.
Okay, let's try this again. Okay, I'm just gonna back up, and then when that flies back off there.
the line out. So guess what? I'm not an asshole. I put it back in and it popped the fucking line out. So I wasn't wrong the whole time.
No, that's right. We're done. That was a good maiden voyage there.
We'll make another maiden voyage. Oh my god, I got a power wash. Look at the windshield. Yeah, it's gonna need oil now. Holy shit. Well, that was fun either way. So we definitely need a new... It just shot it straight out. Oh no. Got the new carb nice and lubed up. That's good for him. All right, we're done. We're done. Holy shit, I gotta go take a shower now. Damn. All right, I have ordered an ungodly amount of parts for this thing. Fender, just all kinds of stuff. Spent way too much money. 68, 69 Oldsmobile fenders are very hard to find, and they're like a grand new. And let's just say I couldn't find a used one. So, ooh, like the video, buy some merchandise, do something. Good God, help a brother out. But they do have maybe a water pump in stock at the parts store, but apparently these can have like 3 different water pumps. Also, the casting number on that water pump is for a 455. I don't know. I have no idea. So I need to take that off so I can make sure I get the right one. Also, I want to run some numbers on this engine because that kind of threw me for a loop. It was a casting number for the water pump came back as 72 to 74 Oldsmobile 455. I don't think that's what it is, but I also don't know. So let's take some shit off. We still need to clean the oil at some point. Got the water pump off. She is seized solid. That thing ain't moving. And Pontiacs are stupid. They have a plate, and I have messed with Pontiacs before, but it's been a very long time. I could have swore this came off. So I don't know if maybe I was working with a newer one, but that is actually around the crank pulley. So I guess I got to pull the crank to get that off. Here's the problem. I can see that the gasket around there is shit. So it needs resealed. So it has to come off. It needs cleaned up real bad. But I really don't want to have to pull the freaking crank off. That sucks. I don't know if I have a puller here or not either. It might be in my other shop. We're going to just deal with the water pump for now, but there's really no point of putting a water pump out whenever you can't seal that up. So yeah, we'll go get some parts and, I don't know, put a pin on this, I guess. I'm going to probably have to pull it off, but that's a stupid design. I don't love that. So the weather here in the Midwest decided to go ahead and say, go screw yourself. When I first started working on this 4 days ago, it was like 68, 70 degrees, wasn't bad. Today it was 38 and kind of overcast and rainy. So we brought the old girl in. I had to do some work to get the Toyota out. I basically had to build the whole steering and the frame. So that turned into a whole thing. You'll see that later. But got it inside, ordered $300 or $400 worth of parts. Basically going to change all the fluids, everything, filters. I got a new water pump. I think my water pump is slightly different than the one I need, but I think I can make it work. I'm not sure. Apparently these Oldsmobiles can come in a variety of lengths. The shaft on the water pump can. There's like 3 different options, I guess. And I don't think I got the right one because it looks a little bit longer, but the bolts look the same. Now, I was going to take this timing cover off because I wanted to seal behind it. On these, you have to pull the harmonic balancer crank pulley off, and I don't have a puller here. I thought I did. I can't find it. So I think what I'm going to do is just try and clean it up best I can and get the water pump on, and we'll see what happens. If it starts leaking oil around that timing chain cover, we will definitely have to take the crank pulley off, get a new one. It's not the best looking piece. It's pretty rusty. I think it'll work. I don't know. It's not great. It's definitely been off before because there's a bunch of silicone around it. So I don't know. But we're going to just do that another day because I can't find my puller. And to get in there with the puller, I need to pull the radiator out. I don't want to do all that. Everything was holding water. Everything was okay. We're going to start basically changing the oil, changing everything. We are definitely low on transmission fluid. Whenever Dad put it in reverse, he had to rev it to get it to move a little bit. That's why we didn't drive it very far. So we knew it was low on oil. It's funny, whenever they sit for a long time, you can check your transmission fluid and have plenty of oil. But once you put it in gear and all that fluid starts pumping inside the transmission, it'll just sink it down to nothing. So it looks like it's almost empty. So I know we need some of that and basically needs everything else. I gave it a real quick wipe down with brake cleaner. There's still oil everywhere. I also got a new oil pressure sensor and fitting, so shouldn't be shooting 30 feet in the air anymore. That was amazing. I've never seen that, by the way. What's funny is there is a spot that has been on this roof for 20 some odd years, maybe 15 years. My buddy had a Trailblazer, Mike Ranji, maybe he's watching. He's actually one of my paying members on the YouTube channel. Go do that if you aren't already, please help a brother out. And he rolled his Trailblazer because he was a dumb kid. And we brought it in here, we wanted to start it, and I said, before you start it, now I'm 18, I'm an idiot, but I kind of still know engines and shit. Not great, but I knew some, and I said, listen, we got to take all the spark plugs out before we start it, and then, you know, it'll just burp out some of the oil from being upside down, and then we'll be able to put them back in, no big deal. I took all of them off, didn't think anything about putting any cover over the engine. I said, fire it up, it'll just shoot a little bit. Yeah, well, that has been there since 2005, 2006 maybe. It's kind of great. It won't come off. I kind of love it. I laugh at it every time I see it. But okay, anyways, sorry. I went on a little tangent there. Let's start putting some parts on this bitch. Fun fact about radiators that sit a long time, they get really dusty. That oil pressure gauge was leaking for a very long time. Some of this oil's fresh from me, but in this corner where that line was running, it's 2 inches thick and it's just old, so it's like sludge. Let's keep going. Whew. Okay, I don't know if I talked about this the other day, but I broke one of the water neck bolts. And we are gonna try the old weld a nut on trick, because I really don't want to have to drill that out. If it has a couple threads on it, try and thread it on there tight, but don't get too cute because you can snap it off even closer. It's only sticking up about 1/4 of an inch, but that's enough to get some bite on it. And then what you gotta do is weld the stud to the nut you put on there. And what you can do, if you have enough clearance, you can put a washer behind it. And you can also weld the nut to the washer. That'll help it bite more. But I'm gonna try it without a washer because I don't have much of the stud sticking out. This way is usually a hell of a lot cleaner than trying to drill it out and all that shit. It doesn't always work. Usually the best way, and it works a lot of the time, but I'm not gonna sit here and tell you it works every time. Also, that's flammable, that's flammable, that's flammable, that's flammable, and there's a gas tank right there. Good to go. Safety check. I personally don't think I got enough weld on the stud. I think I got more weld on the nut, if that makes sense. And you also don't want to try and pull it off when it's cherry red. Just give it a second. You don't need to wait till it cools off. You can, but just wait a second. Couldn't find any PV Blaster or W40, so I just dumped some transmission fluid on it, which was kind of dumb. That's really dumb if I have to weld it again, because now I got to clean all that off. But let's see what happens. Oh, it doesn't feel like it's turning. That's not good. I think she's going to break. I don't know. Maybe it is turning. I can't tell. Oh, I think it just turned. Nope, it snapped. Son of a bitch. Did it break off? Oh, wait. No, broke it off. All right, well, let's try again. We're definitely putting a washer on it this time. All right, round 2. We're gonna weld the washer on and then weld the nut on. Hopefully this works. She is really stuck. Oh, shit, I unplugged my welder. I'm actually gonna grind this down a bit so I can get the nut welded. Okay, let's let it cool and see what happens. All right, let's see what happens. Oh, it doesn't feel good, I'll tell you that. Son of a bitch. Well, we're gonna go time lapse, because I might be playing with this for a while. Weld broke, stud broke, drilled it out, tapped it, tap broke. Then I had to weld a nut on the tap. But either way, we're good now. That hole is drilled out and tapped. So we can do the other 99 things we needed to do before we started that shit. After we got the whole bolt fiasco done, everything else went together pretty easy. Obviously, had to clean everything like crazy. Water pump is on, power steering's back on, alternator's back on, belt is on. We are good to go. Now, I ordered a brand new gas tank for this. It's not going to be here this video. I was still going to go ahead and drop the tank just to get it ready. And then I spent 3 hours messing with that bolt. We're going to do that on the next video, baby. I actually got a ton of parts coming for this. I got a new fender, I got a quarter panel, all kinds of stuff. We still need to open up the front bumper because I don't know what it looks like. Right now, I don't want to top this off with coolant yet, just in case my RTV needs to dry or set up. What I do want to do is get the oil changed, add some transmission fluid, and then we will take a look at that bumper. And then we should be ready, after we get all that done, for a proper-ish drive tomorrow. We're not going to go crazy, but I like to butt around. I'd like to go around the block a couple times, you know, maybe have some fun, do a burnout. I don't know. We'll find out. Look at this oil. That's not great. Now, we obviously already heard it run, so I know it's okay, but it's not running off. Yeah, it's more like paint. That's not just old oil. That is very used oil. Oh, yeah, look at that. Holy shit. It's all right. Not the end of the world, but it's not good when you pop the drain plug off and it just barely starts trickling out. That's all right. We're going to run it. Oil is changed. I had a couple quarts. I ran through it just to kind of clear it out. The best thing to do whenever your oil looks like that, change it after like 50 miles. Hell, you could probably change it after 20 minutes of driving it. We'll let it run for a little bit. It obviously sounded good the other day with the grease in it that it had for oil. Am I putting this in the right? Yeah, okay. Had to double check there for a second. Oldsmobiles are weird. I think we just need to top off the trans fluid and we're done, baby. We're going to drive tomorrow and put a little bow on this video and call it a day. I'm still going to wait to put my radiator fluid in till tomorrow. Technically I could right now, but I'll wait. Some guy the other day, whenever I was filling up the V8 Toyota, some guy saw me put this in, and then I dumped in a little bit more because it took 5.5 quarts, and he said, "You're an idiot, you only put 4 quarts in." Apparently he didn't know that O'Reilly sells these in 5 quarts. So, just in case you didn't know, 5-quart jug. All right, trans fluid, and we're done, baby. Okay, everything is done minus radiator fluid. Tomorrow, the old man's gonna be down here. We're gonna hook up some GoPros, get a bunch of cameras out, have some fun with the old girl. I kind of want to put the hood on, but I think I only have one hood hinge. I actually don't remember if there was one in the trunk. I don't think there was. Actually, we might need to check that. But either way, might not have the hood on, might have the hood on. Either way, I'm going to put radiator fluid in it tomorrow. We should be ready to roll. I put trans fluid in it. You technically need to check the level whenever it's running, so we'll double check that tomorrow. Also, popped open the bumper. It's obviously a used bumper. He must have bought it on eBay. The packaging is 10 years old, so he bought it a long time ago apparently, but looks pretty damn good. It's a lot better than I thought it was going to be. I mean, that you could buff that up, you know, some 4/0 steel wool, and really our back bumper isn't bad either. So pretty stoked about that. We didn't know what we were going to do with this, obviously. I don't pass up an $800 car that's 99% complete. Obviously it was missing a fender, but complete 60s car for $800, I'm buying it every day of the week. With a clean title, forget about it. Anyways, once we've got it here, we've got it running. You know, me and Dad are kind of talking about it. He had a convertible 69 that I loved as a kid, and it was red. And he got it in the other day, and he just started going, "Oh, we need to, you know, we weren't going to paint, we're going to do nothing." He starts messing with this Bondo over here. He's like, "Oh, it's got a lot of Bondo. This is pretty bad." And I didn't even realize it until he did. They actually patched a quarter panel in, And that looks like brazing. That's not a weld. That's brazed. So we'll end up digging into this at some point. But after seeing how excited he was, I started ordering parts left and right. Fun fact about 68 to 69 Oldsmobiles, the fenders are as rare as hell. I've been looking for 2 or 3 weeks, asking people on Facebook, you know, does anybody have a fender? Nobody's had anything. Can't find them. I got a couple calls, called people, and the guys that have dozens of these cars, they say the fenders just sell instantly. There's a wait list for the fenders. So had to buy a new one. A new fender was $950. I paid more for one fender than I did the whole car. But he got excited. Now that we know it's running and driving, we're going to sink a little bit of money into it. I think we're going to kind of do like a mild restoration. I want it lower, but I'm not going to bag it. But I do want to buy maybe like they sell like a coilover kit to drop it 4 inches or so. Put the old school rallies back on, just have some fun. So I'm probably going to buy a new trunk too, because this trunk is shot. But yeah, should be a fun one. Should be pretty cool. Hopefully this one will just be a quick turnaround, kind of like the Blazer. I love doing the Blazer, in and out, 2 or 3 videos done. Obviously this could get crazier once we start doing rust repair, but could be a fun one. Could be a lot of fun. We'll be in tomorrow, and we will take the old girl for a drive. I'm excited. I actually haven't driven it yet. He's only driven it. So I would like to get behind the wheel as well.
The next day.
All right. We have gas. Water pump's working. Belt popped off instantly, but I think we got that fixed, maybe. Is your throttle working on the inside? Yeah, let's get a spring for that real quick. All right, spring's on. See if it does it. See if it sticks. Okay, good, good, good. She said, whoops. Yeah, not the brakes. Killed it. Once again. Oh shit, hold on, your trunk's open. I don't know if that lasted or not, but it's closed at least. You look good in there. Brakes might be failing, but hey. Shit happens. They are failing, he says. And the trunk came open again. This guy's such a wimp. He freaks out if he doesn't have brakes. Yeah! Yeah, baby! He's a one-wheel peeler. He's putting it up already. Damn, that's a cool car, man. What now? Got 57,000 miles. You think that's right? Can you roll over on these? Yeah. Might be 157. I don't know. She's pretty damn nice, really. That's pretty good for that. It's a 68 and it sat for 25 or 30 years because he said he wrecked it in the 90s. I never got an exact date. So that means I would have been on the road 30 years maybe. Is there wait. Is there a hood? I thought maybe I had a hood spraying mount. Jesus Christ. I said we needed a new trunk, but I never filmed it the other day. Yeah, that's not bad. If they were like $1,000, I'd fix it, but they're like $200. So once I started looking at fender prices, I just assumed everything was crazy, but not everything's crazy. Now listen, I would normally never not take a first drive myself, but the old man, he's got like this little twinkle in his eye when he's around this Cutlass. He came in today and just started messing with stuff before he was an hour or two before he was going to show up and we were going to do the drive. He's just in here tinkering with stuff. He just loves it so much. So I said, all right, you do the drive. I'll get all the camera stuff set up. And yeah, he was very, very happy. It runs, it drives, 0 leaks, which I was really expecting to have a bunch. The timing chain cover wasn't leaking. No radiator leaks. Everything was good. The power steering last night was bone dry, so I was like, oh, there's probably a cracked hose or something, but I topped it off today. No leaks. Works perfect. Power steering works great. The brakes are bad, and I knew we only had front brakes the other day when he just kind of drove it back and forth, and I still assumed he had those. We topped off the brake fluid. He went out and he said, there's nothing. I'm like, he's being a sissy. He's getting, he doesn't want to drive too hard because it's just got light brakes. No, he left a little bit ago. I went in there and stomped it to the floor. So we probably blew out a rusty, shitty line, and we lost a bunch because my fluid is down. It's not down a lot, but it's down plenty. So need to obviously get some brake parts. At the very least, probably rubber hoses. Usually the rubber hoses, they just get so bad they seal up. So got to order some parts. I got a bunch more parts coming for this. Let me know what you guys think. 68 Cutlass, $800. Runs and drives in a couple days worth of work, and I could not be happier. I got a new gas tank, new fender, quarter panel, so much stuff coming, and I got some more stuff that's going to be coming after this video. I know I need to do a bunch of brake stuff, but yeah, super, super happy. I don't know when she's going to be back on the channel. Might be a couple weeks, might be the next video. I'm not sure. Got a bunch of stuff I'm waiting on. I could get it pretty soon, and I could get it in a week or two. I don't know anymore. So stay tuned for all that and more. We're working on all kinds of stuff on the channel right now. Should be back on the CRX next video or the video after. Finally got a bunch of parts in to get some stuff done. So stay tuned for all that and more. If you are not subscribed, please hit that button now. It helps the channel grow more than you would imagine. For the coolest merchandise on the planet, go to Caseyscustoms.com. We should have beanies coming in very soon. I had a bunch of people tell me the beanies sold out. I didn't realize that. I have a bunch of that stuff coming. Still have a lot of hats, hoodies, shirts, everything you need. I also have a couple new designs that are going to be coming very, very quickly, probably by the next video. So thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, comment, all that good shit they tell you to do at the end of videos. And check out some more of my other videos. Peace! I love you!